So you're thinking about moving to Las Vegas. You're looking for a modern single-story home in a 55 and older community, and you're considering Regency at Summerlin, but you want to know the good and the bad and the ugly. You want to know what the pros and the cons are. You want to know the things you might want to avoid. And there are a few. Even though this is an incredible neighborhood, there are a few things that you should be aware of. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about in this video. We're going to look at all the cons and the downside, which there are a few, and you're definitely not going to want to miss those. So we're going all in on the pros and cons of Regency at Summerlin right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about Las Vegas, moving to Las Vegas, and making your best life once you get here, then click that subscribe button now. Hit that notification bell and you'll be the first to know about market changes in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. My name is Micah Bleecher and I love living in Las Vegas, and I think you will too. Every day we get calls and emails from people just like you who are looking for help making their move to this fine city. So whether you're thinking about moving in 1 month or 1 year, it doesn't matter. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. You can even schedule a Zoom meeting with me, and all of our information is in the description below, and our team can get started helping you make that painless, easy move to the fabulous city of Las Vegas. Like I said, we're here at Regency in Summerlin, and we're going over all the pros and all the downsides of this neighborhood right now. All right, folks, pro number one: modern construction, modern design, modern finishes. Everything about this neighborhood is modern. And that's what people tend to be looking for right now. They would like to see modern. And so that is what you get in this neighborhood. If you're looking for modern, then Regency at Summerlin is probably a neighborhood that you're going to like. Pro number two: resort style clubhouse with amenities. I'm standing here, you can see it behind me. I've got bocce ball court behind me. You've got the pickleball courts over my shoulders. Over to my left in the front over here are tennis courts. It's a 22,000 square foot clubhouse that has card rooms, billiards. It has a demonstration kitchen for cooking classes. They have an on-site social director, which helps organize social activities so that there's never nothing to do in this neighborhood. And all of that comes with your monthly HOA fee. Okay, friends, pro number three: low maintenance design and landscaping. These homes were designed where low maintenance meets easy living. Everything is easy to shut down when you're going on a trip or an adventure, and it makes it just so much easier to come back to. All of the yards that you see are low maintenance, low water use, smart landscaping, water smart landscaping. So everything looks lovely. In some neighborhoods you see where they've removed the grass, they've just taken the grass off and thrown rocks in. That does not look very good at all. What you have here are yards that are designed to be water smart and be aesthetically pleasing. They use desert and colorful plants that look beautiful all year round, and they're easy to maintain. Okay, friends, pro number four: despite the fact that we're tucked up here in the southwest corner of the valley, it's still very easy to get to everything. We're just 16 minutes from downtown Summerlin, 17 minutes from the airport. The Curve Durango station that has just opened up the other day. You've got IKEA, you've got lots of stores and restaurants going in over there. You're basically close to everything. Even though you're in a corner of the valley, you're very close to the 215, so it gives you options to go to the south, to the southeast, and to the northwest. It's a super convenient neighborhood. Pro number five, folks: guard gated community. Currently there's a guard gate. I don't know if they're going to keep a guard gate. So I've seen that in some communities where once the builder leaves and they turn over the homeowners association to all the residents, they decide they don't want to spend the money on the guard gate. I don't know if that's what's going to happen here. I have seen it elsewhere. Currently there's an incredibly beautiful guard gate, and it's well designed and it looks beautiful as you're coming into the neighborhood. I would be very proud to invite people over here and have them come through that gate. And I'd say that's a big pro. And even if they decide to get rid of the guard down the road and go to an automated gate, it looks beautiful coming into the neighborhood. And I think you're going to be very proud driving in here every day. Con number 1. It's a new neighborhood and the landscaping is going to take a long time to mature. As you can see behind me, it's kind of a sad little tree. I mean, it's a very nicely landscaped neighborhood, and you can see that eventually these trees are going to grow up and be beautiful. But if you're looking for a neighborhood with tree-lined streets right now, then this is probably not the neighborhood for you. We probably need to go look at an older neighborhood and think about landscaping, and that is a trade-off. An older neighborhood that has all of that maturity is probably going to need a little bit of updating on the inside of the house to make it more modern. So it depends on what you're looking for. If smaller, newer trees and this kind of landscaping is fine, then this is going to be a beautiful neighborhood for you. Okay, friends, we're up to con number 2. And con number 2, SIDS and LIDs. What are SIDS and LIDs? We briefly talked about them in a couple other videos. These words stand for either Special Improvement District or Local or Limited Improvement District. And what happens is there's funds set up to pay for various infrastructure projects around the neighborhood, and those costs get passed on to the people that move in. And so some of these homes, since it's such a brand new neighborhood, still have SIDS and LIDs, and those need to be paid off. Some of the homes we look at don't have any. They're already paid off, and some of them are paying them off on an annual basis and may have $9,000 or $10,000 or $11,000 left. And these annual payments run around $1,000, $1,200, $1,400, something like that. So it is an extra expense, and those SIDS and LIDs do need to be paid off. We can look for one for a house that doesn't have them, but many of them do in this neighborhood, and so I'm going to call that a con. Okay, folks, we're up to con number 3. We are located in the southwest corner of the valley, and on one hand, there's no bad locations, and it's easy to get to everywhere from pretty much anywhere in the valley. We are in the southwest corner, so if you want the specialty grocery stores, you're going to have to drive more than about 3 minutes. It's going to take about 16 minutes to get to the closest Whole Foods, or 12 minutes to get to the closest Sprouts. I know that's not very much time, and we're very spoiled here in Las Vegas. I'm used to driving about 3 minutes to get to Whole Foods and Sprouts from my neighborhood. Eventually, they'll probably have some more of those specialty stores closer to this corner of the valley, but right now you're going to have to drive about 15 minutes to get to the nearest Whole Foods. I'm going to call that a con. Okay, folks, we're at con number 4, and con number 4 is affordability. We went around and looked at some houses the other day, and we saw that the low end is about $600 and change, and the high asking price here is $1.5, and that's a little bit steep for some retirees. There are other neighborhoods in Summerlin and around Summerlin that you're going to find for a little less. In fact, there are 3 other retirement communities in Summerlin. There's Trilogy, that's also modern, and that's also going to be a little bit pricey. And then there is Sun City, and there is Sienna. Now, both of those are a little older. They're Mediterranean. They're going to be a lot more affordable. The HOAs are going to be a lot less. And so it just depends on what your budget is. This may be a little bit high for some people, and so I'm calling that a con. All right, folks, we're up to con number 5, and that's the HOA fees here. They're a little high. They're about $350 for the subdivision, and then you've got the Summerlin fee on top of that, so it comes in at over $400. And while it doesn't seem like a lot of money to some, it is a lot for others. And there are other neighborhoods that have lower HOA fees. So I'm going to call that a con. What you do get is this incredible resort style clubhouse. You get the guard gate, you get the meticulously maintained streets, so you get a lot for your money, but it depends on your budget, and whether or not that's affordable to you is going to depend on that. So it's a little on the high side. I'm gonna call it a con. All right, friends, that pretty much sums up our pro and con video for the day. And it just goes to show, no matter how great a neighborhood is, one of my favorite neighborhoods, especially my favorite over 55 neighborhoods, no matter how great a neighborhood is, there's always some downsides. And it's important. I always like to tell my clients, here's the downside of this neighborhood. If I know it, I'll tell it to them. I want them to make the best and most informed decision when they decide to move in somewhere. If this is your first time to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button below and bang the notification bell, and that way you'll be notified anytime there's a market change here in the fabulous city of Las Vegas. My name is Micah Bleecher, and I love living here in Las Vegas. I think you're going to love living here too. Every day we get calls and emails from people just like you looking for help making their move to this fine city. So whether you're 1 month out or 1 year out, it doesn't matter. Give us a call, shoot us a text, pick up the phone, even schedule a Zoom call with us. All of our information is in the description below. We'd like to get to know you better and get started helping you make that painless, easy move to this great city of Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you, folks, and I'll see you next time in another video coming out very soon.